Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin. And today, as you can see behind me, we are over here at the world famous Cedar Point for our first ever visit and a very exciting vlog, as we have just driven up from Manhattan across the last 2 days and made it to this stunning park, which I know that you especially, as well as me, have wanted to head to in the last 7 years. So it's going to be amazing to get in this park. We've got seasons passes, we're staying in Hotel Breakers, that will be a separate vlog on the channel. We literally have got the full package and we are about to head in the park, including such rides as Steel Vengeance, apparently the world's best roller coaster, Magnum, of course, Top Thrill Dragster, as well as so many more. Yeah,
to Valraven, just literally
just goes on and on and on.
Of course, Maverick as well.
And we are so excited to get in the park. It's around 12 o'clock right now as we arrive at the park as quick as we can. But we're going to get in there, get our annual passes and experience our first day. So with no further ado, let's get into Cedar Point. And here we are into the park itself. Got our annual passes, very quick, very efficient, and now we're in. And the reason why we got an annual pass is not because we're spending like 5 days at Cedar Point, you know, we are spending 3, but because we are also on this road trip heading over towards Carins and Kings Island, and it did work out better for us to do that. So if you want any tips and tricks as well of how to do that sort of stuff, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below, as we cover it all within this channel. However, first impressions, it is a very tidy park. It hasn't got an awful lot of theming, which I didn't expect that either. It's just tidy. It's lovely, clean, and it's got some pretty mental rides. And the smells of the food is always making me very hungry. But I'm trusting Adam to know where to Cedar Point right now, because Steel Vengeance right now, because as you can probably tell, I'm not the best theme park knowledge person. Even though I love filming it, I love going to them, Adam has the knowledge, I have the talking. That's how we look at it. But I'm excited to get literally to the first ride, Steel Vengeance, just the disconnect. The closest you've ever been to it. Best roller coaster in the world, according to many people. I'm excited.
Honestly, like, I've literally got no words. Like, the best roller coaster for context that we've currently done is probably Phoenix at Farum Summerland over in Denmark.
But if not X2, they're two other ones.
Yeah, all twisted across the Magic Mountain. I don't know, but you know what? I mean, the start of getting inside of this park, 7 years away to finally made it. You know, atmosphere's great at this park, and you know, it just looks so clean now. So that's one thing you can really take away from this park. The whole park is really clean and it's stylish and it's perfect. And you know what? Steel Vengeance, I mean, it's going to be our first ever RMC hybrid. But you know, it's going to be incredible.
I love it. On this trip, we're 10 hours out of our way to head to this park.
Well,
so
this is basically just sort of like formed our whole trip basically.
Yeah,
we sort of deleted our original plan.
So it better be good. But
it's good.
And I feel like it's going to achieve that definitely. As we go to our first attraction, it's such a vast park as well. Driving into it, experiencing it all. Now when you're submerged with all the roller coasters around you, it really is amazing. But we'll keep you informed, and we're going to head right now to our first roller coaster of the day, of the entire trip, as well as my 150th coaster credits, Steel Vengeance. Let's go. I'll wait till both ones. Where are we, Adam?
We're at Steel Vengeance.
Steel Vengeance, yes, so our first ride of the day. Here we go. God, I'm excited. Wow, it's the only word that I can use to describe Steel Vengeance back there. I have been around the world heading on many fantastic rides, from Phoenix to X2 to many attractions, but wow, is just that ride world class, amazing, easily best ride in the world. There's like no question about it. Sitting on there, rides like Lift Hill, the drops, the air times, the turns, the inversions, the theming, I mean everything about that is so amazing. And I know you were saying this, Adam.
It's phenomenal.
Well, we literally said we're on it, we've travelled 10 hours, we've 10 hours by plane, 10 hours by car, and it's worth every minute. That was amazing.
I mean, I've wanted to ride that coaster, I mean, obviously for 4 years now, ever since it opened in 2018. And you know, to finally be standing here to say I've been on the Avengers is phenomenal. You know, that's a fantastic roller coaster. Of course, my old favourite used to be Phoenix at Summerland, and we only cruised on earlier this year. Getting on Steel Avengers was unbelievable, and we did actually get a row 4, I think it was, we got row 4. Not the best ride, probably the worst one on the ride, to be honest. And you know, it's still relentless. The one thing I have to say though, my expectations were very high. I wouldn't say they smashed expectations. They did exceed them.
But you know, when we got on a ride, we know it's World Club, we know it's the best ride, so we expected
for it to be phenomenal.
Yeah, and it met that.
Didn't disappoint. Like, the lead course was trimming though, that's one thing to point out. Because I know a lot of people think, like that. You know, that was fine, and the airtime is relentless. You know, one of the best coasters out there, in my opinion, is the best roller coaster in the world. And I'm sure for many people out there, it is the best roller coaster.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, we still have more to come. I mean, like, we're getting over towards Dollywood with Lightning and stuff like that. As well, because this park is full of so many more amazing rides, like Maverick just behind me right there. It's like,
I think we're heading on that next.
I think we're going to that next, but like, with both sort of rides, it's just, I can't describe how amazing that is. You've got to get yourself down here. The queue line's quite complicated because basically when you get in the queue, you can't stand in the queue line without a bag. But when you halfway through the queue line, you have to go without your phone.
But there's no
and there's metal detectors, so it gets a bit confusing. And we'll go
there's no way directly telling you that. I mean, if you look around there is, but if you're just a normal guest coming to the park, that could be like really tricky to like figure that one out.
But personally, as halfway through the queue, you've got everything in lockers. You want to minimise your wait time. We're getting an hour and a half worth every minute again. But if you want to minimise your wait time, get someone to hold something or put it in the lockers at the front where you put your bags. Because then that means you minimise it down, you get straight on the ride through the security detectors, and say you have a phone or not.
They are paid lockers, the ones outside the exit.
Are they?
So, yeah, it's a bit iffy if you want to.
So where do you put your bag in if you didn't?
Well, I mean, you would literally have to put it in the paid locker, that's the origin.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
So it's a bit of that.
So it's good of your mum to carry bags, but...
I mean, not for that night. I mean, I'm so fortunate to be literally standing here right now, because I've just been on Steel Avengers. I know, I mean, many of our UK team might use our friends, like, would love to come down here right now. They've been on that coaster, and just to say I've been on there, it's just amazing, and it's my favourite ride out there. Like,
yeah, easily, I'll say. Make sure down here, experience it, like, Ohio is not the hustling and bustling place like stuff like California or Florida and everything, but
they've got two good themes.
We're heading to the second one soon, but yeah, that one alone, take a trip up to Ohio because that is amazing. The theming is actually world class as well, and we'll go more into that later on, but I think they've done a perfect level of theming.
Pretty good effort.
So, yeah, I'll keep it all dead with this ride, how amazing it is, but I think it's our time for the next, and that's going to be Maverick, I think. I can't even speak. That right there, Maverick, because I just found the name out because I went to a sign so bad, I forgot the name, is world class. Didn't expect that one bit on again like that. It's a small ride, I know it's a big ride, but it looks a small ride. Heading over towards it, queuing up, we luckily managed to use a fast pass, which a guy kindly gave us when we were staying at a hotel, and we got in the queue for that, and then just blown away ever since. I mean, the theming's amazing.
Very smooth.
The ride is very smooth. The launches aren't like jolting, but they're like nice build up. So you don't get a horrible like feeling of some rides, like that over there if it was open. But it's a nice, smooth, great elements. I mean, I found it tough, and I still find it tough. I'm gonna have to do more rides in it to choose those two. And I was getting off that, I thought there's no way anything can beat it, but then that comes along, and across the next 3 days I have a few rides in each of them to work out, because that is amazing. I mean,
that's great.
That is just amazing. How did you find it?
Oh, you know what, I mean, of course, as you just said, like...
Yeah, of course you can. Hello? Hi! You enjoying your Cedar Point?
What's your YouTube channel?
Theme Park Coastin. So yeah, that ride was crazy, and I know you loved it too. But our day's not stopping there, as we're continuing through this amazing park. I mean, we've actually only been around the top so far, so we haven't really explored the park properly. But what we have seen has been absolutely amazing, and I'm a big fan of Frontierlands, so of course I'm going to love this a lot, and I mean, like, it's really well done.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, in terms of Maverick as well, like you said, I mean, Steel Avengers, I always thought is by far the best roller coaster out there. It's going to be the best roller coaster out there. I experienced it one day, which of course I have now, and nothing will ever come close. You know what, Maverick back there, wow, I mean that is a very good coaster. In my opinion, Silver Engines is still the top, but you know what, I thought we were putting it here, but it's number 2, so, and it makes me like we've been on 0 good coasters out there, but you know, we have actually won some pretty good rides.
Yeah, we've been to some rides.
It's just that we haven't done like proper world class out there. You know, them two out there, Frontier Town. Oh well, I mean, not Maverick as well, it's Elizabeth Blitz, and I mean, we actually did Velocicoaster later on the trip. You know what, that was the first of them, and that really showed how a coaster doesn't need to be tall, fast or long. It just shows how if you have a good coaster with a good package, you know, it's fantastic. And that's what it shows.
And I agree, and that's I think I'm thinking right now, was it just because we just came in and the first reactions, because normally in the first and the theme parts, everything's a lot better than it actually is when you do a few rides, but I think they just are amazing rides.
Oh,
that's the thing.
They are, yeah, I mean they're amazing. Right? I mean, Maverick back there, you know, definitely top 2 for me personally.
Yeah.
And I know it'll probably change later in the trip once we experience rides like Fury 325 Carowinds, and obviously Velocicoaster, like Chris mentioned. It was an adventure, but you know, very good coaster, and yeah, very underrated.
Yeah, and of course we have to go on in the final one of the big 3, as I'll go over at Cedar Point. It's not the big 3.
Wow.
There's loads of amazing rides.
It's the big 4 here.
But yeah, one of them is
we have to
close.
mention it, the one behind over there right now. Top of Dragster is closed for 2022 season, but we thought, you know what, we've been wanting to come to this park now for so long.
Yeah, we can't put it off.
We thought we had to come down here, because I know a lot of people are sort of putting it off this year, but you know, we thought it's going to be one of our only opportunities to come here.
Yeah,
so.
and as we've got one of the most highly themed restrooms I think I've ever seen just down there, I've got a theming here because I'm often the person who goes like, I'm presuming I'm the most amazing theming here at the park, but when we came here and walked in, do not get me wrong, it's not Disney, Universal, anything like that level, but what they have done like that, they've just maximised their potential. I mean, Merlin's one of the bad examples of how they put in loads of theming, Disney level theming, but they don't maintain it, they don't look after it, sometimes even when they put it in, it looks a little bit tacky. However, here, they put in what they can afford, they maintain it so well every year, and it makes a beautiful, stunning park with just like this on here. So, as far as the theme goes, it just looks spotless, and there's no litter on the floor, one bit. And after heading to New York, we know what it looks like.
Yeah, it feels like Denmark.
But yeah, honestly, it's stunning. And get yourself down here already. First reaction's only been here for like a few hours now, but it's been absolutely phenomenal. But next up is this piece of a coaster. 300 feet tall, is it?
Yeah, 305, or yeah, I think it's 305. And obviously it's Millennium Force here at Cedar Point.
So let's go.
It's bucket coaster, first ever gig around there.
Yeah, off we go then. Millennium Force. Once again, this park has mega impressed me. Just ridden Millennium Force, and wow, it's maybe the third best ride at the park, but it should have packed a punch. That lift hill right behind me there, the elements, everything about it is just amazing. What's so good at this park, I think, is that each of those 3 rides offers something so different, but so amazing as well.
I mean, it is usually a great top 4 with, of course, top 4 Dragster. However, as I previously said, it is shot this year. But you know what? Millennium Force, my first ever gear coaster, my first ever one actually above 255 feet, and you know what? That felt tall, but it was fantastic. And the view drop from that lift hill, also a second row to the back, you know, the air time was fantastic. It was quite forceful, not as forceful as I was expecting actually, but you know what? It was still great fun. It did have a little bit of a rattle, but honestly, nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, as we're walking past, we didn't notice that HUGO is open, and it's one of the rides that rarely does open at the park. So we're going to quickly end the camera in a sec because you can't bring your bags in the queue. Yeah, so we're going to end the camera because obviously we have to get in the queue and you can't bring your bags in. But yeah, I want to keep you informed, and here we are now for the next ride of the day, our 4th ride, HUGO. Longer as it did just break down, but that is a long queue now. However, we've just completed HUGO just behind me there, and that was a good fun ride. I mean, in the UK, the best ride there is at any means at every single park around the whole country. However, over here in America, and even in Cedar Point in general, it is an okay ride. I mean, if I don't know if I'd ride it again, I think I might if it's over again, but if you're here for one day, I'd rather do still Avengers twice than that if you would done.
I mean, it is smooth though, and you know, our ball 4 Millennium Force goes to be sort of like ridden. You know, that's definitely one of the best, and yeah, it's actually really good fun. I mean, the jolts are fun, inversions are pretty good. You know, I mean, a lot of people say it's not that smooth. In my opinion, like, I think it's pretty smooth.
I think it's pretty smooth, yeah. We've had some rough rides back home, but that is pretty smooth compared to the rest of them. And with you having the flawless aspect as well towards the ride, it does make it an awful lot more fun. However, right now we're deciding with all the rest and Coastin, we've had a lot of intense feels, a lot of exciting moments, and so we're going to take a little bit of a breather right now. It's almost 6 o'clock-ish, so we're going to have 4 hours left of the day, and we're going to arrive at midday, but I'm pretty happy with what we've done. So what we're planning to do right now is take a little ride on the cable cars over there, towards the entrance, to go and really experience the entrance, because obviously we went down via the hotel entrance, so we go to the normal entrance, get some nice thumbnail photos from over there, and then we're going to head back up, doing a few little attractions, having a little bit to eat, one of the restaurants giving you a food review, up towards the hotel. We're going to sign in and check in, for our hotel brokers, and there'll be a separate hotel vlog coming on the channel of that, and then that is then closely followed by us heading back into the park, continuing this vlog with having some amazing night rides on a definitely still Vengeance, but maybe some other ones too along the way. And then tomorrow and the day after, we will be filming 2 other vlogs on the channel. So pretty jam-packed, but this park is humongous, and it's right like the Ferris wheel, which didn't even realize over here. So we've definitely got a 3-day worth of rides here, and it's going to be amazing. It's Wednesday right now, so we should be done by Friday. So maybe I'm more busy on that day. However, we've done a fair bit today, done the big rides today, so we haven't done so many, but I'm happy with what we've done. And there's nothing beats right now a little ride on the cable car right across the park. Can you film it?
Something for me.
I don't think you can, but
if not, we can't, but if we can, we're chasing little kids along the way. And up we go in the cable cars, and there's no rules against filming this one that we have seen, so I presume it's okay. Right. I can't say I can't film it, it's just in a cable car. But this is so much fun. You get a good view across the park, and now again, it's not the whole way across the park this goes, but you get a decent amount. You get some great views, as well as it being handy from one spot to another, which is always really great. But one thing I really do love about this cable car in particular is the views of the rides. It's just spread up and down. You got some amazing across Gatekeeper, which still haven't done.
Wicked Twister.
Wicked Twister.
But
is that
it's not there anymore? That's the construction site.
So the new there, is there?
I know we really knows what's happening up there, but yeah, it's shot last year, I think.
Yeah, but you can really see how big the park. You look down to where Steel Avengers is down there. I mean, it's a humongous park. So many rides. Some I didn't even know they exist. Like down there's some. It's just absolutely crazy. And seeing it from above here, you really hit the pole. It really gives you justice for how amazing this park really is. It really gives you justice for how amazing this park is. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. And the people here as well, it's just sort of, they're so much more hyperactive in a good way than at home. I mean, like, they're so enjoyable, have so much fun. I mean, it's just a nice atmosphere at the park. It's something you don't really get back home often. Every single ride that you go on here is always like really excitable. You all cheer and you all clap, and it's so a really nice atmosphere being here. The whole place, I think just Americans are just really nice people, to be honest with you. I mean, of course, just some of us are a bit crazy sometimes, but he goes, hello! It's just, see what I mean? Everywhere, every time we vlog, and everywhere we go in the park, it's just non-stop, people just waiting to say hello, and it really is an amazing atmosphere. So come out here, experience it. With all that said, we're now coming towards the end of our cable car ride. As it comes in the station right away, we're going to give you the Gatekeeper and then drive around something in between, because I'm getting a little bit peckish now. Just went down to the entrance, which has this right behind me, amazing view. And it's a really awesome entrance if you ask me. Coming out is quite easy. You've got to add a re-entry ticket, because otherwise I don't think got on you, because they take a photo of you, because they're quite strict where he gets in, which is very good. But if you add a re-entry ticket, you go out, if you're on your pass, not 100% sure, just be safe. And then once you're out there, you scan the back in again, so you can get some really awesome photos. No matter what entrance you go in, or you're going to nip to a car or something, or a hotel, you can do that. So that's pretty cool. As I said earlier, right now the plans are to do a few more little rides, get something to eat, look in the shop, and then go to a hotel to sign in before coming back over towards the park for some amazing night rides. There's still so much we haven't done yet. Like Gatekeeper just down here, which we will be doing later on, and if not today, it will end up being tomorrow. But let's start off now with having a look in the shop, and we'll show you some clips throughout what I think is the biggest shop over here in Cedar Point. But no matter where you go shop-wise, there's always some really awesome merch to look at. And from just the hotel one we've been to so far, it really is amazing.
Wait, is that? No, it's a seagull.
I saw that, I was reading it.
So there is a quick glimpse inside of the shops over here at Cedar Point, and what I did notice as well is that there's different merch depending on what shop you go to. So we may one at the entrance sells more generic merch, whereas the one under the cable car sells female merch. So make sure you have a look around. Tomorrow and onwards we'll have a look around there as well to make sure we're getting the right stuff, the right merch. So there's some pretty cool collections for either someone who loves theme parks, so they got all the pins and the t-shirts, and also people who aren't so obsessed can get some like generic sort of theme park / normal merch as well, which is pretty cool. However, right now we are getting a bit peckish, so we've got to get some food. We're in HUGO's pizzeria, but as I don't like pizza, I'd like to get some chicken as well from just down the road down there. But I look forward to having pizza.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's just quite nice. Of course, we're in HUGO's restaurant, so I think we're going to remember on the channel.
HUGO.
HUGO, we had to chat about it at some point. You know, it's his restaurant. So
we're here, and there's lots of options here. We'll film through and we'll give you a food review once finished. But I'm getting hungry, I'm getting a little peckish. Let's eat into this giant chicken for only $14. Not bad. HUGO's Italian restaurant has just been completed. Well done us guys. But very just like HUGO's Italian restaurant, I just had a chicken, it's huge. I mean, for someone from the UK, the food portions out in America are a lot bigger than we're back here, which is really nice actually, because it really gets most of it. And
you get the most of your money as well.
I thought it was actually the same price. They just ripped off in the UK, so at the end of the day, it's better here, and the food is good.
Yeah.
Yours was pretty good as well, wasn't it?
Oh, it was amazing. No, I mean, again, American food is huge, but you know what? You sort of get what you pay for, and to be honest, it's actually around the same price you find in UK prices now, because obviously prices have gone up recently, and if you come to America soon, the same things happen.
Yeah, inflation's happened here as well as at home.
They haven't gone up too much here like they have in the UK, and you know, it's roughly leveling out about the same price in the UK food, and you know, I mean, I actually find the quality here actually pretty good for it. I mean, especially for an amusement park, I feel like the quality here is actually pretty good for it, so well, let's see the point again.
Yeah, well again, I mean, this park is amazing, and actually we started in the day, because we've only got around 2 hours left now, we're going to do rides, then we'll go back to the hotel, we're going to the hotel once our day is over, because I always have best of us. We need to get some good night rides.
We thought we just want to get on to like a couple more coasters. And also, if you're wondering why we're not doing flat rides, that's because, I mean, there are flat rides here, as you can see right here. Matt said, but
that's like the best flat ride.
Yeah, it's not heavy on flat rides this park. So sort of the coasters is what we get, you know. Yeah. We just want to experience the coasters, to be honest.
I mean, like, we've still got so many good coasters to go. I mean, just on one, it just keeps on coming around. It keeps on getting better. And when it gets to night, I think it's just hard to go to a whole new level. And that's what really determines parks for me, is how good nighttime is, and I hope this one really exceeds like it has in the day, and me absolutely amazing. However, next up we're going to be heading on to the one and the only gate park entrance ride, whatever it's called, Gatekeeper, that's the one. Let's go on to that. Wish us luck. Again impressed me. Well, I say once again, it's our first time riding. The park has once again impressed me. That ride back there, double the highest formula at home, and miles.
I think it's pretty much. I think it's about 180 feet.
How did you go?
About 130 maybe. So pretty tall, but yeah.
It's real. It's amazing, and it just the views as well across the lake area. And for us at home again, we're not used to big lakes, so our biggest lake you can like swim to the end. Whereas here, it's like, it's an ocean. It's not an ocean, it's the smallest lake. You've got to have a big lake. I mean, one of the smallest anyway.
Yeah, I think
and you literally are like, can't see the end. That is bonkers to us. It's absolutely crazy. So being here, experiencing that, and looking at that sunset across that lake is an experience that I will never ever forget, seriously.
I mean, no, I mean, like, as well, like, in terms of the coaster itself.
We'll go into that later on, that is quite fun.
Yeah, actually. But, you know, like, in terms of the coaster itself, you know, Gatekeeper was fantastic.
What is it now?
I mean, no, that's
oh,
alright.
it's good, it's good.
I mean, it is, like, we saw it in Magma.
Yeah, okay.
We will do that tomorrow. So.
We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's sunset, we're doing that. Yeah? Because it was a good sunset. I think
it's quite nice. But, yeah, I mean, in terms of Gatekeeper, I mean, like, you know, that's actually a really good coaster. Of course, the many other drops, they're pretty much the same on every coaster out there. However, on this one, you get a view of, I know it's called the ocean because it basically is, but Lake Erie.
Lake Erie Ocean.
You know, we actually got the right side, so I actually it's the weaker side probably. I haven't been on, obviously it was my first time riding it. But you know, it's still a great side, and yeah, unlike Swarm, it did have a little bit of a rattle. Of course, Swarm I thought part back in the UK. It did have a little bit of a rattle on it, but you know what, it was hardly noticeable, and yeah, you actually got some air toys, it's quite surprising. And it's iconic, you know, it's a Cedar Point, and it's the one that stands in front of the entrance. It's the first ride you see when you come. You know, it is great, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's absolutely amazing. And it's one of the little games they got here, like with basketball, because they got a lot of basketball stuff out in America.
It is true, but you know what? Like, unlike the UK parts, it actually fits in. Like,
yeah.
It's like,
we don't know how, but it just does. And
they just do it.
It just do it well. The whole park is just incredibly done. Plans movie, still got to discover tomorrow as we head down there, but I look forward to seeing that as well. And I mean, this park has just blown me away today. Initial reactions, I was blown away, and still now I am blown away. And tomorrow we're heading for the whole day. We'll do our normal tips, get on the rides early on, take more of a chill out, they're going to have like plenty of food.
And hopefully Valorade will be able to do it, and Raptor, because currently them two are shut. We probably would have done them, but you know, even if they're shut for the rest of the trip, it doesn't really matter to us. No. We've got the three main coasters. Obviously, top of Jason, we knew it was going to be shut when you the trip, so.
That's the thing about the park, it's got such a good collection of rides.
Oh yeah.
But if 2 or 3 closed, it's not the end of the world. I mean, simply because we are, again, you're screwed, like, you're going to get refunds.
Yeah, but
whereas here, unless the 3 that close are, unfortunately, stuff like Steel Vengeance and the other 2, it's already got a name Maverick and the other one.
It is true, but you know what, like, if Flying Ace Balloon Race sharks, like, that is the end of the world. Like, if that shark's dead, you know, like, wow.
I know, calm down.
I mean, Shark Steel Vengeance, not that, you know. Like,
exactly, yeah, end of the world.
It's quite cool, though.
It is pretty cool. I mean, right now, we're going to be heading over towards Magnum XL. We're 200. 200 feet. Is it the first 200 feet ride?
Yes, it was. It was the first 200 foot coaster, and it's all like aerodynamic. So we've actually done a couple of them. Of course, there's actually, well, depending on how you look at it, there's 2 or 3 of them still operating around the world. Of course, you've got Magnum XL 200 at Cedar Point, you've got Blackpool Beach, which you've actually already done, and then you've got Phantom's Revenge at Kennywood. However, yeah, it's a Morgan coaster, I don't count it, to be honest. So we would have done both of the Arrow Hyper coasters, so it's pretty cool. Yes. Of course, Desperado's now defunct, and yeah, all that stuff.
So, lots of new coasters. But Snoopy, where are we going right now? You know it, we're going to Magnum XL. Magnum XL tick, and I'm recording from down here just so a few scale of how big Top Food Jack is. I'm gutted I can't get on it. You can see my mum, there is a lift, it's not allowed, it's a lift that brings you up because you have a door, so it's not so bad if you get stuck up there, even though you can't get stuck because of how physics work and stuff. But Magnum XL, rough but fun, I think the easiest way to describe it is.
It's a bit shaky, but you know what, I mean, it's an Arrow. It was the first ever coaster to exceed the 200 foot mark. Of course, they get the first ever hyper coaster, and you know, it was pretty fun actually. Like, it was a little bit rough, sort of like big on a Blackpool Beach, if you know what I mean with that one. It's a little bit shaky. It doesn't feel like a monorail, so that's good. Well done. But you know, it's a good coaster. It just doesn't live up to some other rides in the park, like Steel Engines or Maverick or Millennium Force.
Exactly, yeah. It's good fun though. It's both parks to be best ride.
Oh yeah, and also as well, we actually got car 1 road 3, so if any of you know what that road's like, you know that it really does hurt your knees quite a lot.
Yes, we're going to do the best road. Is it?
I think it probably is. I mean, we haven't done any other roads, so we don't know that.
Yeah, we're going to say rewrite it. We're going to do a rewrite of some Steel Engines tonight.
Yeah. We thought, you know what, if we don't have enough time to do like Maverick and Steel Engines or Millennium Force Steel Engines, we literally only have time to do one of the 3, so we thought, you know what, we're going to experience some more of their other rides, and then we'll head back there later today and finish off on that. So.
Exactly, yeah, that's a good idea. And generally, it's only 2 trains, we'll see you on time. We don't want to get to Steel Engines too late, because in most theme parks around the world, the rule is, if you arrive before the o'clock, you're fine. If you o'clock when it closes, sort of thing, then it goes to half past. Yeah. That'd be weird. But normally, if you arrive like 5 minutes before the close, you can get on no matter how long the queue is. we're not 100% sure it's park. It probably is.
It's Cedar Point night.
Yeah.
We've got so many enthusiasts here, but you know, you just never know. And we just don't want to risk not getting on to your Avengers tonight because of the night Gemini.
Yeah, we're going to do Gemini, and I think that'll get head over towards
Maybe both sides of Gemini.
Yeah, we'll see how time goes, but we've got to do that night right over there. Look at that.
It looks phenomenal.
Fantastic. But yes, let's go. Still shocked about how far away these basketball hoops are. I mean, like, over in the UK, it's so near no one gets it. But over here, everyone's playing basketball, which is really weird. However, it is now time for another coaster. I don't even know what number it is now. I'm losing count.
I don't even know.
This is Gemini, guys. Gemini done at night, and for his age, that is surprisingly true.
That was insane.
I haven't been on one for a long time. Obviously, it looks like a wooden coaster, but as it's a hybrid, it's actually steel on a wooden structure. So
it's
not
quite aerodynamics, this one. So like Matt on Bob said, or
I can't
remember Brendan, I'm not really good. I can't remember the other one now, but there's one at Valley Fair as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now. It's annoying, but you know what? That's more similar to that. That of course one Valley Fair. Excalibur, that was it. Excalibur Valley Fair.
There you go.
You know, it's also like Maton at Disneyland, and you know, it's not really similar to that. I mean, we've done that, and it's not that similar to that. You know what? It's actually a very smooth ride. Like, that was really impressive. Like, I'm so pleased with that. Like, wow.
Yeah, it was really good fun. And also, it does duel as well. We weren't lucky enough to get dueling because of how quiet it is this evening. But it is also a dueling ride, meaning if you want to go on for any more exciting adventure, then you can jump aboard for the dueling. However, we're now entering just to get 2 more coaster credits done before we do head on to Steel Adventure for our last ride.
If we can get the first ever intimate, because there's a first ever intimate that's okay here. But
We'll have a look.
hopefully they'll let us go on.
It's one of those high things, entrance.
I don't know. I don't know, but hopefully we can get on.
We'll have a look anyway. This is Wilderness Run, and we'll try our luck, I think it is. That's Wilderness Run, right? We'll try our luck. Unfortunately, we were not big enough to go on that one. However, Adam did try the other one, but we just thought there's not enough time. So instead, we're back to Gemini. Stay after because
We're
Mum.
back where we were about half an hour ago.
Because Mum hasn't done any by stay, and we know it's free, so she'll enjoy it. So.
we thought, I mean, literally, she came and said that ain't no days.
And it's got a complete walk from queue as well, so there's no harm in that.
Maybe I've got one actually. Maybe I've
Yeah, we've got a good way to get steal, but it's a pretty short queue. And looking at it now, we're going to go straight on, so let's go. Gemini. Then steal. I promise you're going to steal afterwards. Another ride has been completed on our day over here at Cedar Point, and for our final ride, we really gave our review on Gemini, it's very good.
Yeah,
and literally give it like 5 seconds ago. Before our final ride, we're heading out. I want to discuss another one later on, but for our final ride, we have got no other than the almighty Steel Vengeance, and wow.
Both our personal favourite roller coasters in the world, and pretty much anyone who's been on it, favourite roller coaster ever, great. So
yeah, but again, the park's not always amazing. It's funny this one actually, because they haven't got an awful lot of lighting, but I think it works.
You know, I think it works because it's sort of like westerny themed, so it's sort of like with having Steel Avengers the main focus, you'll see in a minute. Yeah, with all that lighting, I think it's quite nice because the rest of the area sort of is quite hidden. It feels like backstage, and then just straight up to that beast of a coaster.
Yeah, I don't know how I like it, because sometimes obviously some parks go overboard with like massive floodlights merlin, whereas other parks do like lots and lots of lighting in subtle ways like Disney, but this has like minimal lights, nice ways to do it in, so they do it like how it probably would look like in real life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's a level of, does it disrupt the theming and you can't see it at night or what, I don't know, but that looks good at night, whatever happens, that looks absolutely amazing at night, that right there. Yeah. And that's where we are heading right now, over towards Steel Vengeance, our final ride of it, and wow.
What of the night, so.
Oh yeah, final of the night, yeah. I'm getting very tired, guys, we've been up for a long time today, but it's been working a minute, and looking at it right now, I'll go. It's 1:45, we're jumping in the queue for this beast of a ride. Things goes again, we don't know how to discuss it, even if we don't get on it, it's not the park's fault, it's just to learn how it works. But look at this. The queue line is amazing. This whole build up, it's like, oh, so excited. Let's go. No ride on the one, the only, and the mighty Steel Vengeance. Last ride on Steel Vengeance now done, and wow. If it doesn't look better at night and have a back row, I honestly do not know what will. That was unbelievable.
I think the best ride of the ride.
Yeah, I can't describe how awesome that ride is alone. And then when you take into account we're on literally one of the best back row seats.
Yeah.
Plus, we also did it at night. I mean, look how dark it is right now, guys. It's like almost pitch black, especially on the middle of
it's like 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah, 11 o'clock over here in American time, and It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Loved it so much. And even half my legs are hurting because of how like much you flung around and out the air time. But oh, amazing, guys. I'm shattered, but that was just perfect. That was a fantastic ride.
Smooth, intense, airtime,
yeah.
like, inversions, everything you want in a coaster. Like Steel Engines has got it.
Yeah, I'm one way to end a fantastic day at the park with that because that was just unbelievable. And we're trying to go back now towards the hotel exit, which you'll find across correctly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, you find us. And on the way back, I don't know how good our day was because it was a little slipper day. We normally like to get here as early as you can to maximise our day. We're getting on many rides, instructions first of all. Better give it a break in the middle and then going and doing loads at night. Obviously, it's got a lot quieter at night, which we'll also do up tomorrow. But we didn't get the opportunity today, so we came here at midday, so it was a bit hard at the start, getting on the ride.
I mean, we had like a 11-hour drive across the last 2 days, so...
And luckily, we got some complimentary pass from the hotel as well, which was really nice of them. So, that was really good, and it's going to be sun checking as well. But it's been a funny day, but it's been an amazing day as well. I mean, this day's been unbelievable. The theme park is amazing, and I'm so excited to explore for the next 2 days. Yeah. But I'll start off with Mum and Dad. How have you found your day over here at Cedar Point?
Really good, really good. It's, you know, I expected a good park, and there's a lot of theming. Theming actually is pretty good. They've done a really good job of it. Nice park, nice people, two best rides in the world. So yeah, good day.
Yeah, Mum?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done as many rides as you lot,
You've done one.
I've done one. But it is a nice park and it's well looked. Yeah, it was a good ride and it's well looked after the park. So I've enjoyed my afternoon here.
Exactly, and there's a whole few days to go tomorrow. As well as that. And Adam, I know you've always wanted to go for like 7 years now, so how was it? Did it meet your expectations? Did it? No, I don't know.
Yeah, you know what, it definitely lives up to the hype. Of course, Cedar Point, I mean, what can I say about it? It's like, it's a park that I've wanted to come to now for so long. I mean, it's basically like my thing with Magic Mountain. I wanted to go there for like 7 years before that park as well. And you know, to finally be standing here now and I've had our first day at the park, it's pretty incredible. You know, Steel Engines, I mean, just wow. Best roller coaster in the world, but in my opinion, like, without a doubt. And I know for a lot of people it is. You know what, that's phenomenal. Like, one of the best roller coasters ever. Maverick, you know, great coaster, Infinite Blitz, awesome.
Yeah, put that again, try.
Obviously Millennium Force is another standout. You know, my first ever giga coaster, that was great to get on. And you know what, the park in general just feels really nice, like laid out. It's actually got a really good atmosphere, which was something that I was thinking, oh, is it actually gonna have a good atmosphere? But you know what, in both day and night, it's got a great atmosphere. I do for a night, but yeah, it's good.
And we're going to explore all as well, the atmosphere and the rides and that tomorrow. But today's all been ride based. Get on those major attractions, get everything completed, because if there was a shot tomorrow, we'd be absolutely gutted. So we've done the major ones we want to do, obviously apart from I feel like top thrill, but we knew that was going to be closed anyway. And then tomorrow we can come back in the park, but even more fun over here at Cedar Point. And for me, at the start, I did not really see the point of coming here, but I can definitely see the point of coming in now. It has been an amazing day, it is an amazing park, and it all round is definitely a must-do place for everyone over here, and it's just amazing. I mean, I'm shattered right now. We've been arriving at the hotels lately for like 11 o'clock trying to get our way up here, and now we've left in the morning very early, but we've made it up here to Cedar Point, and it's been a phenomenal day, more than worth it, and I'm so excited to discover this place more tomorrow. But I think all that's said, there's only one more thing left to say, and that is it from me, Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coastin. And if you've enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. But with all that said, in front of Top Thrill Dragster, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.